What is up, people of YouTube? I'm your host Vernon. This is the Cheerio farm. Let's fish that. Alright, ladies and gents, welcome to South Africa. Now, before we get to the fishing, there are a few things I would quickly like to explain. Alright, so I did say at some point that I'll do some videos when out here in Southern Africa. First and foremost, we are not here on vacation, so I don't have too much time to do some videos. And the fishing here can be really good, but it is also time consuming. We do have access to both the Atlantic Ocean and the Indian Ocean. So the coastal fishing is really good, but when it comes to inland fishing, you have some carp, catfish, and some few introduced species that you can target. But a lot of times people will spend a couple of days trying to find some really big carp or big catfish. And we have lots of rivers, lots of lakes for fishing. But with all of that said, South Africa also does have a problem with some poverty. And wherever you have poverty, you do also have some crime. So it can be difficult going to the local parks and ponds. Safety is always at the forefront of one's mind. If I go there trying to make some videos with camera equipment, I might get robbed or mugged. So it is thus very difficult to know where to go and make some videos. But we decided to make our way out here to the Cheerio farm. This video is not sponsored or anything, but this is a great place. It's an entire experience. We are staying with the Africamps luxury tent resort. These tents can take up to 5 people, lovely amenities, even providing a little hot tub. And this is out here in Magoebaskloof, a lovely part of the country where we have some pine forests up in the mountains, where we have some cooler weather, and that is why we're here for the cooler weather, because we're trying to find specifically trout. Now the pond behind me, this is stocked with trout. They're only stocked with 50 trout, and that was way back in the winter. It is suggested that there's only roughly about 20 left still. It is catch and release, but fewer trout in these waters, and it is middle of the summer. It's rather hot, so we'll see if we can get some trout. Okay, so now you guys know the backstory of why we're here and what we're looking for, so let's get to the fishing. So right in front of our little tent, we have a little pond here, but this pond does not get stocked with any fish. However, I do see some activity, so I do think even though there's no trout in here, there might be some tilapia. So before we get to the actual fishing, we just want to throw around some lures, see if we can get some of these kerpers, or as you will probably know them, some tilapia, small little fish native to these waters. We'll see if we can get a few, maybe go looking for some trout. And the wife is on a little fish. Just using a small little nymph. And that is a little African special little tilapia. Ooh. Lovely colors on this little fish. Our first little fish for today, little tilapia. We're going to get him off the hook, back to the water. Lovely little fish, lovely colors. Let's get him back to the water. And off he goes. First little fish landed here. Alright, so the first little pond we're at, this is only a fly fishing zone, so you're only allowed to use a fly rod and reel. And of course, we're using barbless hooks because we don't want to keep these fish. We want to release them if we do catch anything. Now, the wife is going to start out with a little leech imitation to see if she can get any fish on that, and I'll do some nymphing, thinking these fish will be in deep because of the heat we have out here. They'll be in the cooler, deeper water. There we go, another little clipper. Little tilapia. This one is a mixed breed. Hard to know exactly what species this one is. Looks to have different patterns from two different species. Lovely little guy. Let's get him back to the water. And off he goes. Just lost that one. That was a decent sized rainbow trout. But he definitely felt the hook, so he won't be coming back again. Another little tilapia, little flake grouper. Let's get it back to the water. Alright, so after catching a couple of small fish this morning and losing that one little trout, we decided it's getting too hot to be doing some fishing safely, so we rather thought we'll go have some lunch, wait till it gets a bit later, and right now I can see quite a lot of little fish starting to become active, thinking this is now a good time to maybe do an hour or two of fishing, and after that we can call it a day, maybe relax a bit in the hot tub. But for now we're going to get back down to the water, see if we can catch something else. And the wife is all the way on the other side of the pond over there. She just managed to get a little kerper, like so, a little tilapia, and she just released him. That's the way it's been going this entire time. I've only seen one or two little trout, but we're getting quite a lot of these small little tilapia.
Oh.
And here we have a lovely male, lovely dark colors on him. Last little tilapia probably for today. Let's get him back to the water. And off he goes. All right, ladies and gents, we had a pretty good day out there. Sadly, I managed to lose that one trout, but other than that, we had a pretty good day catching some kerpers. Now, I do believe that a lot of the kerpers we are seeing, they are banded kerpers, but there are also flake kerpers, and I think these have kind of interbred. That's why they look a bit different than they should. But like I said, fun catching these guys. Sadly, we didn't get on the trout, but it is summer. It's not the ideal time to be targeting trout. But at the end of the day, it's all about the experience, going out there, having fun. And even though the video stops here, the fun for us does not. We still have a lot to do out there. But that's where I'm going to call this video here for Magoebaskloof. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please do give me a little thumbs up for getting some fish at least. Feel free to ask any questions down below in the comments. If this is the first video of mine you're seeing, consider hitting the subscribe button, join my community. Alright, but it's time to go light a fire to start a braai. So thank you for watching, and like always, I'll see you next time.